Okay, welcome back to Rome 2 Total War, Caesar and Gaul. I believe at the end of the last video I had just taken Tolosa and my army had gotten fairly beat up here. What else had I done? I have a small army here with Mark Antony and 2 ballista. I believe I'm going to march him down and around to Toulouse over here and deliver those ballista to, I don't even know this general's name, S. Gavius Regulus. This is his army. I'll put them in forced march. You'll notice there that it gives you a lot of extra movement, but there are significant penalties for getting hit while in forced march, so you have to be kind of careful about using it. The nice thing about forced march is you get this incredible movement when you have good Roman roads to walk on. Caesar. Let's take my spy and take a look at Bibracte. That's the Aedui. I believe that they are somewhat friendly towards us. We hunger for battle. Now, what do I want to do with Caesar? It doesn't look like he's going to suffer any attrition marching through the woods here. Yeah, Rurikon is a minor settlement though, while Zontio is a walled city. I like taking the walled cities because they're easier to defend. How do the Sequani feel about the Romans? Indifferent. We've given them gifts apparently. They are allied with the Aedui, cultural aversion, expansionism, military actions against the Helvetii, and past war with the Helvetii. So they were Helvetian allies, I guess you would say. 18 units. Yeah, that's not bad. 2 Celtic warriors, 2 Celtic skirmishers. I like more skirmishers and less Celtic warriors. I don't like light horse at all. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, what am I going to do? The Bibracte or Aedui? Aedui are looking to be our friends, I believe. Yeah. Or they will be eventually. Takes time for that sort of thing to come around. It's actually no different than the regular game, which I find kind of strange. Because here the turns are 2 weeks, and in the regular game the turn is a year. But as a mechanic, it works pretty well. I don't think we're going for extreme realism on this. I would like to be able to march through Aedui lands. Am I not already? No, I guess not. This would be the border here between Aedui and myself. Octoduran's not doing too good. What's going on here? Cultural differences, taxes. Slaves, mostly cultural differences though. And are they converting? They are. I think I'm going to leave Caesar back in Octoduran. I really need Octoduran to be a I want Octoduran to be a very strong city, firmly in my camp, as it were. And Mark Antony is over there, and Gladius is over here. Speaking of which, I need to give Wise fisherman authority when leading a fleet. Plus 5% morale for all units. Yeah, I think that'll work better. And I'll make him a strategist. Haven't really gone down the strategist tree very often. Technology. I don't have any money to... everything on the right side takes you only one turn to research, but costs you money. And everything on the left side, you have to just research with time. Marriage to Julia. Plus 2 public order to all provinces. Only 2,000 sesterces. And gladiator school. Level 1 horses. I don't have any money for any of this anyway, so... Engineering allows me to use boiling oil, so that's where we're going to go. Boiling oil is only used on walled cities, but it's really, really good to have, so I'll just do that. And we'll do an end turn. I'll get some money. 1,800 sesterces a turn is not a hell of a lot. I'd really like to see some more of that. Okay, we're going to have a fight, I guess. He brought along, well, not that many troops. Levy Freeman, Celtic Youth, Slingers. Now the AI is giving me poor odds on this, but I think the odds are better than they think it is. The AI thinks it is. My garrison army has 10 men in it. I just conquered the city, so it's there are very, very few of them. So what I'll probably do here is I'll use the javelin men, because javelins are really, really good, especially against heavy armor troops, which the Celts are not. Even better against unarmored or lightly armored troops. But I'm going to take at least those 2 and probably all 3 of my most damaged legionnaire units and keep them out of the fight. They're over here with their ladders, so they're going to assault this wall, I guess. So let's take these 3 troops, put them in a group. All of these in a group. All of my javelin men in a group. Actually, I'll take these legionnaires. And I'll just set them back here. They're not going to be much good in a fight anyway. And my javelin throwers I'll put over here. Take one body of legionnaires there. A second body of legionnaires here. And my general behind the front gate.
Skirmishers! Hold! Battle ready! Onward! Orders! Hold! Ready! Guard!
I really wish I had more javelin men, but it is what it is. And I'll just keep the horse up here for now. Those Celtic light horsemen are pretty good melee stats. Yeah, melee attack 27, damage 32, charge bonus 35. Melee defense of 61, that's really good. But, I don't know, I'm not very good with cavalry to begin with. Now they're going to come up. I wonder if maybe I put on flame... Oh, I don't have flaming shot. I guess it's raining. Yeah, it's raining, so I can't use flaming shot when it's raining.
So be it. I hope that you live to celebrate victory with me.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Oh. Oh yeah, they have 2 single units of general. Yeah, Belanos Oathsworn or Oathsworn are pretty hard unit. Gallic warriors, Levy Freeman, Levy Freeman, Levy Freeman. I'll just leave all my javelin men on fire at will. Just let them choose their own targets for now. Move the legionnaires up a bit. How about some nice take off the banners and those panning shots can be pretty dramatic at the end of a battle, for example.
Skirmishers! Gauls! Missile warriors! Loose! Take aim! Sons of Mars!
Let's see where they're coming up on the wall here.
By your command!
And I'll move legionnaires up to
Skirmishers!
see those skirmishers are doing really well over there, but now they're
Get ready!
time for melee troops.
Hands to a man! Melee troops! Hold your orders! Hold orders! Hold position! Romans ready for duty!
And I'll run them up to the wall. You have to be careful about not fatiguing your troops too quickly. But I guess they're going to abort that. And they'll come up here and they'll try to burn my...
Battle ready and eager! Forward!
So I'll put the skirmishers back on the wall. Up here where they can take shots. What they're going to do now is they're going to come up and throw torches against my front gates and burn them down. Oh, they are going to come up here. These are Gallic warriors. But they shouldn't. They're not going to do too well, I don't think. Where are you going?
Legionaries!
Okay. And I'm going to pull the legionnaries back off the wall because they'll just... AI will run up missile troops like these slingers and javelin men back here and just start showering them with projectiles. And I'd rather not lose them all that way. Meanwhile, my javelin throwers are going to... They're moving their cavalry up. Noble horse. This is another general's unit here. How about all of my... Shoot at the general. Might get lucky. Not quite sure how the mechanics of the game works, but it seems like there are hit points of armor that need to be abraded.
The enemy general
Like,
is dead.
oh, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. The javelins are just brutal in this game. Short range, but very damaging. I don't know why they charged the general up there, but, you know, I'm not going to argue. They're doing a bit of fire damage. Not much yet. They're taking quite a pounding from the javelin throwers, but I'm going to be running out. Well, I have run out of ammunition with a couple of units here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, the javelin men are out of ammunition. There's no sense in them staying there. One thing I find weird about the game is the way you can just run your troops right through. What the hell happened there?
Legionaries! Engage! Legionaries! Yes, Commander. Yours to command. Understood.
They must have climbed up the ladders when I wasn't looking. That's caught me by surprise. Yeah, AI is usually not that smart.
The enemy general is dead.
That's not the second general. That's just the general of this Oathsworn unit, and the previous general was this noble horse unit down here. So.
Double time! Meleeing troops! Advance at speed!
I'm not sure that they're going to make it through here. Gates tend to take longer to burn down on rainy days, which is why I don't attack in the rain. It doesn't seem to make much difference if it's a more advanced building or not. Like the tall stone walls with bronze faced doors burn down just as quickly as these doors do. So that doesn't seem to make any difference. Not that I've noticed anyway. Yeah, fire damage 14%. Are they even? They're not even really throwing torches anymore. Meanwhile, the arrow towers are peppering them. These guys are under fire, so I'm going to put them in Tetsudo, which makes them protected against, gives them increased protection against missiles. Yeah, them coming over the wall took me by surprise, but as you can see, like, I had this Legion unit facing towards the gate. I like to do that. I like to let them in and then hit them from multiple directions. So they got charged from the rear by an Oathsworn unit, which is a really good Celtic sword unit, and they still only, maybe it was these guys, only took like less than half their number in casualties. The Roman legionnaires are just fearsome, really. They're just nasty. And then the upgrades that you have, there's a Praetorian, there's the Legionnaire, and then there's the Veteran Legionnaire. And when you research later technologies, you have the Eagle cohort, first cohort, Evocati, Armored Legionnaires, Praetorian and Praetorian Guard. Those are all sword-based, short sword-based, heavy infantry with shields. And they're all just friggin' unbelievable. Now I believe that the shields and the shield facing are these guys are under missile fire too, so are taken into account. So since most men are right-handed, they have a shield bonus on their left side. So if you're under fire or get flanked from the side opposite your shield, you start taking casualties pretty heavily, pretty quickly. So I don't think this is going too well for you guys. 28%. And there is a carpet of dead bodies out there. I think we got AI glitched out here. I don't know, they're throwing
We are only facing a few girls today.
a few girls that are kicking your ass. I'm trying to speak more during this this video. I noticed there's a lot of empty space in my last one. But there's not a whole lot for me to say here, really. I'm just waiting for them to get tired of throwing torches at the door, or waiting until they burn through the gate, which is going to take a long time. Now I have maximum battle length set at 20 minutes, which is a minimum time. So they've got 20 minutes to try to burn through the gate, and then after that they lose. I don't see them winning here right at the moment. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 strong legionnaire units, 2 moderate strength legionnaires, and 2 weak legionnaire units, and they're all going to be worth 3 or 4 times their number in levy spearmen. Unless they get flanked or something, which is altogether possible. I'm not the best at micromanaging that sort of thing.
At your service. When an order is given.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, boys. You give up? 32%. You haven't thrown any torches in a while. Even my towers aren't firing arrows. I don't know, maybe the game is glitched out here. I don't really care about these light horsemen, so I'll send them around the flank. And I've got all these slingers all down here. I might be able to grind up 1 or 2 of them. Light horse are really good for that. They're fast, but you can't leave them in combat. They'll just get ground down. I'm sure as hell not going to sally out there. Or am I? Send one good strong legionnaire unit out here to kind of bait them out, maybe? Because once they get in here...
Brave Romans to a man. Legionaries. Jupiter gives us strength.
When you saw with the javelin men, you saw how many casualties they did to the attacking Celts here. They were under slinger fire in return. You see how few casualties they took behind the wall here. I think all these were, this was all done in melee combat. Okay, let's take my cavalry down around the back. Don't know if I'm going to get away with that or not. We'll see. And I'll take these 2 legionnaire units.
Advance at speed.
Uh-oh. I think they saw my cavalry. Well, maybe not.
Legionaries! Double time!
I'll just set up that position there. And the slingers are firing away at him.
Ready for orders!
Do I want to do this? Like I said, 20 minutes. I'm going to win this game, but win this fight. But I want to, see a fight, not. Let's give it a shot.
Charge!
Open the gates. What are they doing? Are they coming up? They're doing the crazy chicken dance. Running around, running around, running around, doing not much of anything. Hey, now my arrow towers are firing again. Firing? Where the Livy Freeman firing at?
Follow me at the double!
Well,
Quick march!
and I'll run them back in before. Oh yeah. You see how once they have their backs to the slingers, they start taking a lot more casualties. Let's see what the AI does now. You want to bring up all their slingers, apparently. Gonna use the slingers to fire. Yeah.
Romans ready for duty! Melee infantry ready!
The eye symbol means that they're
Legionaries!
they're hidden from view, so I don't want to charge my cavalry in there. Cavalry against spears is really, really bad idea. Oh, I have a unit back here. Oh, that's me. Okay. Don't mind me. Momentary confusion. Got the colors mixed up. I got a long way to go yet. If it wasn't raining, those arrows fired by the arrow towers would be flaming arrows. But you can still see the effect when they hit down here. Although they're not supposed to use flaming projectiles in the rain. They're slow but steady casualties. Yeah, there we go. End battle. 57 losses for 855 kills. Most of them from the arrow tower. And their own slingers, probably. I always kill my captives. There's a mechanic in the game that you don't really have much control over. Where enemies that you... the more fights you have, the more slaves you gather. And the slaves become a cheap labor force and generate revenue for you. But the more slaves you have, the more unrest they cause with your native population. So you have to be very careful in balancing all that out. So 2,800 sesterces. Okay, let's upgrade this. Convert it to a Roman villa. Let's get a... I want something that's going to help convert public order to public order and Latin cultural influence. Neptune. Public order, nymphs, 8 public order, and 4 cultural. 4 public order. 4 public order and 6 Latin cultural influence. Yes, please. And I'm out of money again. Holy macro, it doesn't take long.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, and Mark Antony.
Ready for further orders.
Caesar over here in Octoduron. Now Octoduron is happy. If only because Caesar's sitting there looking at them.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, plus 2 public orders from characters. So if I march him out of there, get 17, 18 from the army, and 2 from him. That's why it goes into negatives when I march him out. Crap. Oh, I want a manipular barracks there too.
At your command.
Yeah, I can recruit legionaries there. That's all I really want to put in that army. I won't build a manipular barracks then. I think Midland has a... Yeah, legionnaire. Oh, and the general goes up and the legion gets a tradition. So I always go with formidable fighters. You want to do as much damage as possible. And campaign map movement range, plus 2 cunning when admiral, cunning when general. We'll take that one. And we're going to end the turn again. And recruit a champion. Now Tolosa could certainly use a champion in that army. Wounding, no. Military training, plus 30, plus morale, minus upkeep. Attack range, construction costs, siege unit recruitment. No, this guy is going to get recruited right now.
I serve, Rome.
Population surplus in Subria. You don't say. Vercellum or Medlan? Well, Medlan, I guess, regardless. What am I going to build there? I've already got a workshop and a field of Mars in both. I can't build anything right now. Well, they're very happy already. I don't see the need to put a temple in there. And I want more revenue, so I'll probably build a suburbia, which would give me some more revenue next turn. Okay, and Quintus Bantius Macer got a skill already. He is a champion.
At your command.
And troops have recruited back up to strength. And 850 for a legionary unit. Yeah, I want so many things. I have no money. Mark Antony's. Oh.
Hold this at garrison.
And Caesar's still stuck in Octoduron. How are the Aedui doing? Friendly.
I look forward to your wisdom.
Military
But I
access.
trust you will not object
Low.
to a cup of wine first.
Military access. Defensive alliance. Moderate. Excellent.
The gods will rejoice at the words we have spoken today.
Oh,
You honor
I
us
already have
with these
military
deeds.
access with them, so good. I can march across their territory without them being upset by it. At least not so upset that it gives me penalties. Now the Sequani. Are neutral toward us. I don't know where that 26 gifts given to Sequani comes from. Don't think I gave them money. Or maybe I did. Been a while since I played. Nemosus. Arverni. Oh, the Arverni don't like us. And the Ruteni don't like us. So the Gal, can't imagine the Gallic Confederation like us too much. No. Yeah, very much not liking us. Oh. So they don't like us, and they don't like it. They're already at war with us. So yes, I think it definitely would be a good idea to bring up the strength of these fellows.
Ready for orders.
I think Mark Antony's going to leave the Legionnaires and the Ballista and set off back to... Oh boy. Narbo Mortius could use some help there too. Celtic is on the rise. Yeah, this area needs... I already have one. 9 rounds for a Temple of Jupiter. Well. Well, that's all in the west. There's no one I really want to fight over here in the east. The Sequani, the Aedui, and the Swebi. The Sequani aren't exactly happy with us, but the Swebi are very much not liking us. The problem with fighting the Swebi is there aren't many roads up there. I know this because I have a Swebi campaign on the go. To Lingi. They're not happy with us either. If I could find a way to get Octoduron reasonably happy with me. Where's Turkey? Turkum is over here. I gotta march all the way over there to pacify them. Oy. There's one thing I can do. If I can recruit them. I can't recruit them yet. Crap. Repaid debts. Where is that? Culture. Defend Gallic chieftains. Oh, minus 50% auxiliary recruitment cost. Oh boy. Oh. Appoint legates. Oh wow. Prolong Imperium. Repay debts. There we are. 2,000. Decisions. Well, I have 7 turns to worry about that. I want to recruit diplomat and then leave them here, because diplomats give you bonuses on tax rate, and as well, they generally speaking give you a cultural influence bonus as well. So I think I'm going to end this turn. I'll send my spy up towards Swebby territory. Gallica is in Octaduron. Olaude is in Tolosa. Italica is on the way. Okay, so I'm going to end the turn. I'm going to take the money. I'm going to research that repay debts technology. That'll allow me to recruit a diplomat. And I'll put the diplomat in Octaduron. I'll take... Yeah. What? Raise an army in Tolosa? I've got 2 armies there already. 500 treasury. What does call to arms get me? +1 army recruitment capacity, all provinces. That's nothing. So I'll take my champion. I'll embed him in the army for military training. I'll move Mark Antony.
Ready for battle. Make haste, men.
So I'll give him everything I have, and then Mark Antony and his entourage. I'm watching the series Rome. I got it for Christmas. So now that Mark Antony is the Mark Antony I think of. Not sure how realistic that is, but there you go. Yeah, 20. That's a lot of legionnaires. 2 ballista, some Gallic troops. Yeah, that's quite an army there now. They're healed up. Tolosa. What does Tolosa need here? Another farm, I guess. No farm option. Aqueduct. I don't want to build a military. Well, they don't have. Yeah, let's build a public forum. Let's go to research. I'll have to change my research to repay debts. Now, yeah, plus 10 to military presence, minus 14 cultural differences. I'm not going to move that army out of there yet. And another quick end turn. Oh yeah. Well, let's leave that for now. Octaduron. Recruit a dignitary. Manipulation, wealth from culture, research rate. Cultural conversion is good. Plus 2% tax rate is good. Bread and game data plus 2 public orders from characters, 1 growth per turn. Okay, Septimus Hirtius Cornutus. You are the chosen one. plus 22 now, just for having a diplomat there. So now I can move Caesar out of there. Where the I can't. My memory is so bad. Sequani. And they're still neutral. Let's not piss off every other nation. But everything to the east seems to be relatively settled for now. So let's take Caesar, put him in march orders, and I'll bring him right down to here, down the road. You'll notice I stopped him short here. If I get attacked from across the river, then I'll have a river crossing to defend, which makes defending much easier. Now, Tolosa. Can I just pop up here and take out Sigadunum? I think I'll wait one turn. I'll get these two buildings built. Okay, Mark Antony. You're gonna head back to Medellin. Don't need to go all the way to Medellin, you can just stop here. As long as you're in the province, you can recruit those troops. And I go back to researching engineering. At least I didn't lose anything on that. If I had to abandon all that research, that would be a pain in the butt. Well, another end turn already? Things go rather quickly. Unseasonal conditions. What sort of unseasonal? Oh. A wet summer, okay. So Medellin. Now I can get rid of those slums. Legionary cavalry. Yeah. Mark Antony. So now that Caesar is going to be taking on the Arverni, I do not want him in forced march mode. Yeah.
At once. On the move. Ready for orders.
And then Regulus is going to march up here, I think.
I am sure you have many pleasant
Declare
days for me,
war.
but
And once again I have terrible odds. I beg to differ. Some of my legionnaires are gaining chevrons. Of course, 3 of them I just imported into that unit, so they won't have any yet. Fog. I don't like attacking in fog. That looks good. Now this is not a walled city, but it is very similar. So, javelin man up front in a skirmish line.
Ready, troops!
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So,
Sons of Mars, at your service. Grouped and ready. Your orders, ready. Battle group ready. Melee troops. Romans ready for duty. Ballista. Grouped and ready. Horsemen.
okay, I think we're set. Let's see where they're set up. Oh, that's nice. Oh, they're moving.
Then we will laugh as we take what we want and who we want. Now, to arms.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
As you command.
I'm not sure if explosive ammunition actually existed at this time in the Rome, but it's just too useful against lightly armored troops like Celts. If you get to heavily armored horse and cavalry and infantry, then regular ballista ammunition works better. Explosive ammunition is less accurate, but they have an area of effect, so it's kind of a sometimes better, sometimes worse situation. I would aim at his general if I could see him. He was up here. Probably still is.
Skirmishers! Move out! Move it!
Legionaries! Melee infantry! Move out! Brave Romans to a man! Your orders! On me!
Not sure where those reinforcements are coming from. They were on the far side of this settlement when I attacked, so I assume they're coming from the far side here. But I've been surprised several times. I'd rather not. That was a good shot.
We'll kill them all!
Yeah, somebody moving back there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And my ballista are out of ammo.
Legionaries! Melee troops awaiting orders!
Ready! Fire! Warriors, move out!
Yeah, there we are. I'll take this.
Legionaries! Advance at speed!
AI also tends to fixate on your cavalry when they have spear armed groups, because spear armed groups are just so good against them.
Girls! Loose!
Brave Romans to a man! Horsemen! Mudako!
Yeah, javelins are just plain nasty. Oh.
Romans ready for duty. Ballista. Orders understood. At the double. Ready. Legionaries.
What?
At speed. Advance at speed. Mounted warriors. Proud Romans all. Melee.
The enemy general is dead. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah. Skirmishers are just about out of ammo, so I'll just bring them back here. And wait for them.
The enemy general is dead.
Follow me. Warriors eager for blood.
Okay, so that's the reinforcements taken care of, I hope. Ballistas took some casualties, but they're all
At your service. Battle ready. Roar!
I have time for a quick charge by the cavalry before my infantry get locked into it. Yeah, the javelins are just taking my Celtic light horse apart. Okay, legionnaires, do your thing.
Move at the double. Sons of Mars. Marching order.
Any other surprises cooking for me back here? I don't think so. Nothing on the mini-map, at least.
Melee infantry at your command. Legionaries. We await your command. Melee infantry ready. Sons of Mars. Melee troops awaiting orders. Legionaries. Quick march. Follow me. Legionaries. Romans ready for duty. Legionaries. Proud Romans all. Melee infantry ready. Romans ready for duty. At the double.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, legionnaires against mostly skirmish troops. This should go pretty well for me.
Double time. March.
Oh, spear nobles.
Melee infantry, engage! Jupiter gives us strength. Legionaries, melee infantry ready. Romans ready for duty. By your command. Legionaries, double time.
Starting to get tired.
For glory.
I've been running them all over the place here for quite a while now.
Jupiter gives us strength. Ready and eager.
Did that one charge, or a couple of quick charges that I made with those light horse, and they're already down to half strength.
Legionaries, advance at speed.
Yeah, there we go. End battle. Uh, 259 kills for 1,482 losses. Legionnaires.
At your command.
Okay, well, that's where I'm going to quit recording for one night. Toulouse is exceedingly unhappy, but that's probably because of the minus 25 penalty for the first turn. Yeah, Conquest next turn only minus 25. So it'll start slowly coming back my way next turn. But that will be for another time. I'll bid you good night here, and hopefully it won't be too much long before I come back with part... this is part 3, so part 4. I'll see you then.